Court of Appeal has postponed the sentencing of 4 ex-Genneva director convicted of money laundering. This was after one of them, Chin Wai Leong, appointed an additional legal team led by prominent UMNO lawyer Muhammad Shafi Abdullah for his mitigation. The court was not notified about the appointment, and so the sentencing was postponed to next Thursday. Chin, along with Marcus Yee, Ng Po Weng and Liu Chi Wah, were convicted last December of money laundering and illegal deposit taking involving more than 100 million ringgit. While the case has yet to be completed, Liu and Chin have already filed a review application, which earned them a reprimand from Judge Motaruddin Baki today. The now-defunct Genneva was the company behind the infamous gold investment scheme, which accepted billions in deposit from investors. In 2012, its offices were raided by both the authorities in Malaysia and Singapore, following complaints the company had failed to pay its clients and agents. The government may need to extend the deadline for its zero fiscal deficit target, meaning to reach a balanced budget in the year 2023 instead of 2020. According to Second Finance Minister Johari Abdul Ghani, the original deadline was set by the government at a time when oil prices were high at 90 to 100 USD per barrel. But today, as it needs to spend in order to stimulate the economy, a little bit more time is needed in order to achieve a balanced budget. Therefore, he says Putrajaya will probably need another 2 to 3 years to reach the target, because squeezing too fast may affect the economy. The government has set its fiscal deficit target for 2018 at 2.8%. Asiata is said to be going for an IPO of its tower unit, which could raise at least 500 million USD. Sources to Bloomberg, the company has been speaking to potential advisors to explore a domestic listing of Edotco Group, and that could take place as soon as this year. The report goes on to say that Asiata may invite banks to formally pitch for a role on the deal this quarter. Currently, deliberations are at an early stage, and Asiata could also decide not to proceed with the offering. Both Asiata and Edotco had declined to comment on the matter. Edotco managed to raise 700 million USD in a private placement last year via investors including Asiata's top shareholder, Khazanah Nasional, Innovation Network Corp of Japan, and EPF. This had reduced Asiata's stake to only 62.4%. Back in 2016, CEO Jamaluddin Ibrahim said the group plans to expand its overseas infrastructure operations before eventually listing the business. CIMB says massive IPOs in Malaysia could raise more than 10 billion ringgit in the first half of 2018 alone. Among the companies expected to go public this year are fast food operator QSR Brands, Edra Energy, Bank Islam Brunei Darussalam, and Sanling Group. According to CIMB's head of equity capital markets and Syndicate Asia, Derek Lim, jumbo listings aside, small and mid-cap should continue to be quite robust as well. He adds that CIMB does not expect any impact from the upcoming general polls. Meanwhile, Group CEO Zafrul Aziz expects bond and sukuk issues in Malaysia to reach 90 billion ringgit this year on the back of infrastructure projects. Zafrul is also predicting higher loan growth among Malaysian banks of between 4 and 5%. He did not provide any financial forecast for CIMB, though he did reveal that the group's provisions for this year will be lower. LBSVena is optimistic of achieving a sales target of 1.8 billion ringgit in 2018 on the back of positive market sentiment and better company fundamentals. This is despite the soft and challenging property market. Group MD Lim Hock San says the company is seeing more demand from the affordable housing segment. For 2018, the group will be launching 8 new developments amounting to 2.19 billion ringgit. According to Lim, 3,139 units would consist of affordable homes priced below 500,000 ringgit, which represents 60% of the sales target. Last year, the group achieved 1.4 billion ringgit in sales, up 15% year-on-year from 2016. Going forward, LBSVena is expecting significant growth from its landed property projects, namely LBS Alam Perdana and LBS Cyber South.